Let me explain to you how to operate in God's economy, and financially, you will be way above your mates, way above your peers by every standard. So let me give you an example. If you're operating in God's economy, it means you're operating in faith. Remember, you are trusting God and you are operating in faith. That is one. The second thing you need to understand is you have to be fruitful. So you see this word fruitful, I want us to break it down so you can understand what it means to be fruitful and what it also means to be fruitless. Because what a lot of people are doing in that job or in that career is they are fruitless. This is why they are not growing, and this is why they are always uncertain about the future. Now let me explain. So I'll use this example to explain. So Pat is a lady that is in Ghana, and she's earning about 1,500 Ghana cedis. And what she does is she manages the company's payroll, and this company has about 1,000 guards. It's a security company. 1,500 Ghana cedis, and she's managing the payroll for 1,000 guards. So all she needs to do every month is prepare the payroll for this 1,000 guards to be paid every month. And she does that effectively. And every time she is asking herself, I need to earn more. And she feels because she is working hard and she comes to work very early every day, and some days or some weeks she comes on Saturdays, she wants to earn more. So the question I always will ask is, what exactly does she consider as earning more? Now she wants to earn between 2,000 and 2,500 Ghana cedis. Now remember this. This company can easily pay her this amount, but this company will not pay parts this amount. Why? Because number one, they feel that parts shouldn't earn more than 1,500. That for her level, this is all she can earn. Now, Pat is still working hard. And working hard, like I always say, is fruitless if you don't understand how to be fruitful. The first thing you need to understand about being fruitful is what you need to ask is, what is the result they expect from me? Now, if you understand what a result is, every business needs two angles of result. Anything that can save them money, anything that can make them money. It's very simple. So you need to tie what you are doing to any of this or to both of them. So let's look at it again. 1,000 guards, and Pat is in charge of the payroll. The first thing Pat is going to do is she needs to understand the process. The process is the supervisors for these guards provide the details of all the guards that need to be paid. So they provide the details to Pat, and now Pat needs to vet those details and then say, okay, these are the guards that need to be paid, and these are the guards that don't need to be paid for that month. Now, when she does that vetting of the process, she realizes something. She realizes that about 20 guards out of these 1,000 guards from the first week didn't show up at work. She realizes about 30 guards the second week didn't show up at work. And each of these guards are paid about 500 Ghana cedis and 1,000 Ghana cedis. So at the end of one whole month, she finds out that over 123 guards didn't complete the number of hours they were supposed to complete for them to be paid fully. So this company every month pays over 500,000, at least over 500,000 Ghana cedis to guards. And then Pat realizes, based on the system she has created, that based on this, the amount, the 500,000 cedis she and that was supposed to be paid every month, 125 guards were not supposed to be paid. So if we check the 500 Ghana cedis times 1, 2, 3, you will get 1, 2, 3 times 500 will give us about, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 1,000 divided by 2, which will give us 1,500 here and 6. So it's about 61,500 Ghana cedis. This is what she had just saved this company for that month. But if Pat did not have a process for creating or achieving this result, that means this company will go about paying guards that did not work money every month. So just imagine this. Imagine for the next 10 months, this was not discovered. So what this company would have paid for the next 10 months is 61,500 Ghana cedis times 10. That's about 615. Is it not writing properly? 615 Ghana cedis for the next 10 months. So 615 Ghana cedis would have been paid so far to these guys. Now, where am I driving with all of this? 615,000 Ghana cedis in 10 months. What Pat has helped this company save is over 650,000 Ghana cedis. Now, ask yourself, if Pat brings this in after a whole year to her company and say, this is my justification for being promoted, or this is my justification for a pay rise, do you think this lady has saved us 615,000 Ghana cedis? Do you think we should increase her pay? Yes. Now, let me help you understand this. First, this is Pat being fruitful. There's justification now for her to earn more. If she's even paid 5,000 Ghana, please, if she's paid 5,000 Ghana cedis, I think she has done very, very well. She saved them 61,000 Ghana cedis every month. Because Pat can still improve on her system working for this company. But if Pat decides that, you know what, I need to find another job, and I will need to find another job in another big security company. Back then, there were about 300 or more security companies in Ghana. This is way back in 2015. 600 or about 300, over 300 security companies in Ghana. If she goes to any of them and said, see, where I worked before, I helped them save over 615,000 Ghana cedis in 10 months. Do you know what they will say? How? And when they find out how her system works, do you know what they're going to do? They're most likely going to employ Pat. And if she was earning 1,500, she can easily ask them she wants to earn 3,000 or she wants to earn 5,000. But this might be Pat thinking small. That's why I told you that there are two levels to being fruitful. First is understanding that you're a business. Yes, you currently are a business. So Pat can choose to deal with one customer or one client, which is her boss, or Pat can decide she wants multiple customers. Meaning, I have a result that companies want, and I have chosen to work with as many companies as possible to help them achieve this result. Because trust me, Pat helping this kind of company to save 650,000 Ghana cedis in 10 months, imagine how many companies out there will want this kind of solution. Think about it. Not only in the security sector, in every other sector that has a payroll. And if Pat can help them understand that these are the loopholes in the payroll, these are the things you need to check properly every month, and she's diligent in checking it. She can create so many products to help people manage their payroll here. And with AI and with new technology, she can create things like cheat sheets. She can create documents to help people verify, to vet their payroll process, especially companies. There are companies that employ 5,000 people and above. There are companies, yeah, you said, oh, they have a very good system. But trust me, a lot of companies don't really have a very good system. Most times, what makes a system work is the person behind the system. And most people behind the system don't have the right knowledge are not really fruitful, their mindset is not a new kind of mindset to help them achieve the goal or to produce a fruitful result. So, Pat can easily shift from a one on one where she looks for a job or a better job, and or she can just do a one to many, providing solutions based on still the payroll to help companies save money. This is the mindset of being fruitful. And you see, most people don't have that mindset, especially in their career. And when you are working in God's economy and you're working in faith, it's important for you to understand that being fruitful is the first step. And when you take that first step, I will guarantee you one thing: you have financial security. That's for sure. I'll see you in the next video.